So this is JRoach82 coming at you from Hammond, Indiana. And today I'm going to do a recap on the HP 2000 2B09WM laptop from HP. It's been a couple of months now since I had it and stuff, and I'm going to do a quick recap of it. So far, so good. Here's the thing. Someone wrote a comment asking a question and stuff, and I hope that this video will actually help them find out about the HP 2000 2B09WM. They asked me if they have Bluetooth, if it's Bluetooth capable. Well, the answer to that question is I'm not sure. I see where it says stuff about wireless devices and stuff on it, so I think maybe it does support Bluetooth, but it doesn't support my Bluetooth. Maybe if I had a Jawbone, I got one of those rinky-dink rinky-dink Bluetooths that cost me like $5 and stuff. I got from a local Hindu store and all, and I bought it for $5, and it works well, but it doesn't work with my computer. It works well with the PlayStation 3. It works well with, this, that, and other thing, but it just doesn't work with the computer. And I think that maybe it got ruined by the PlayStation 3 and stuff. I think it was like a chinky. No offense to Chinese people. I'm not saying chinky as in a racist slur, but chinky as in junk. It was cheap. So I don't know anything about that. But maybe if you're interested in the computer because of that reason, you might want to talk to somebody who knows a lot about technology and knows more about the computer than I do, because I don't really necessarily can answer that question. I can only answer that question from my knowledge. I can't answer that question as a technical support person and stuff, because I'm not one of those technical support persons who knows what computers have Bluetooth and which ones don't. So with that being said, you would just have to talk to someone, preferably someone at Best Buy. Don't go to Walmart asking questions. Going to Walmart and asking them technical questions is like asking a dog why it licks its own balls. You'll never get the right answer. So you don't want to go to Walmart and try to get all technical with them. Your best bet is go to Best Buy and ask them, is this Bluetooth compatible and stuff, and you'll find out. Back to the review now. I am a big fan of video games, retro video games. I love retro video games to death. I mean, I even love some of the bad ones, like the ones that's like really awful, like Hong Kong 97. I don't know why I have this strange obsession with like Hong Kong 97's music. It's like so hypnotically awful that it just gets stuck in my brain and I just can't get it out. But back to what I was saying. So I got this emulator because well, I ain't gonna say nothing that's gonna incriminate me in court or nothing. I don't want to get sued. So I'm going to say like this. I legally downloaded a game. Legally. Alright? From my stash. Alright? I have a stash of videos. Well, video games. And I found out that PlayStation 2 emulators, Xbox emulators, Dreamcast emulators, GameCube, Wii, don't cut the mustard. No, you don't want to play those emulators on the computer, on HP 2000 2B09WM computer, because they lag, the sound's awful, and it's not good. You don't want to do that. I recommend that you actually get a PlayStation 1 emulator if you're into emulators. That'd be the best one to get, because the graphics don't look so good. It's kind of like, it's kind of like in low definition, but it's still playable. I mean, I myself, I have Diablo in my possession. I bought it for $9 at a flea market, and I have it in my possession, and I play it on my computer constantly, and I'm a big fan of it and stuff. I've always been a big fan of Diablo. Blizzard freaking rocks. I mean, everyone knows who Blizzard is. I mean, and especially that new announcement that came out of the PlayStation Network conference and stuff about Blizzard making Diablo 3 for PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 3. I mean, how cool is that? That's like totally awesome and stuff. But like I said, I'm a big fan of Diablo, so I played Diablo on the computer just to try it out, and it works well and stuff. You know, it works awesome. It's an awesome game and stuff to play and all, and I love it to death. I also been playing some WWF SmackDown 2 and stuff, and WWF SmackDown 1, Warzone. You know, like I said, I'm into bad games and stuff, so, you know. I can name a few of the baddest games I've ever played, and that's like Nitro. Nitro's the worst. Oh, God. No. I don't know what THQ was thinking. I think the main person that's responsible for making good games for THQ, they fell asleep while they were making the game. They was like, well, you know, let's put all this together. Yeah, let's do this. Yeah, it worked. Yeah. Then when the game came out, I was like, oh, dear. What were they trying to do? Were they trying to make Mortal Kombat or something? I mean, it's like trying to do Johnny Cage's Fatality. It's like, okay, you got to hit all these buttons, and then hit this button. If you got to hit this button, no, that's okay. Well, anyway, that was a recap of my computer, my HP 2000 2B09WM laptop. It still runs well. You might have problems with the RAM, though, because it does sometimes run a little slow, so you might want to get some more RAM and stuff for it. I think it's a 4 gigabyte that comes in. I don't know, either 4 or 8, one or the other. You get RAM, 4 gigabytes of RAM or 2 gigabytes of RAM. Well, not 2, but 4 or 8, I think it is. And it still runs well. I mean, if you got problems with the RAM, just get yourself some more RAM, that's all. No problem. I mean, hell. I mean, it works well, so. And another cool thing I found out about it is also you can charge it in a car if you get a car charger for it. Amazon.com sells a car charger for the computer where you can drive around. And this may sound stupid, you know, to some people, but, you know, let's say you're going to, you know, a friend's house that lives like 25 miles away from you. Well, let's say your battery dies. Well, get a charger. Battery charges in the car while you're driving. And you can be on it listening to music and stuff. You don't have to turn the radio. Just put your computer on and just jam to it and stuff. That's all you got to do. So, with that being said, still good computer. If you love emulators, do not use PlayStation 2 emulators, Dreamcast emulators, or Xbox emulators. Only stick to the 32 meg games like PlayStation 1, Sega Saturn, and everything rewind from that period, like Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Game Boy Advance, all those, Game Boy Color, you know, stuff like that. Pretty much that's it and stuff. So this is JRoach82 signing out. Remember, if you see a flying spaghetti monster, stick a fork in it. It's done. It's delicious. Peace. And this is my chair. Bye. Okay.